Both hands on the wheel, and you just sweep it forward. You just tell me when. A bit more?
Yeah, that's good. Yep.
Right there?
Yep.
There's your seatbelt, hop on.
Thank you.
How you doing, sir?
Good, good.
My name's Davey.
Stefan?
How are you doing?
Good, good. Third car today.
Oh yeah, you're going well.
Enjoying it, man.
So what have you driven? You've driven a manual. You've already tried
Flappy pedal.
Flappy paddle, yeah.
Right, yeah.
So it's a lot of similarities in this. The same method of flappy paddle in this car. The only difference is that it goes with the steering wheel in that car.
Yeah,
This car they're fixed.
Okay.
So same applies. Right for up,
Yep.
left for down. Very little effort required. Just tap of your finger, and off it goes. Just be confident. You know which was which. You want to change up. Obviously, you're using your right hand.
Yes.
Right foot. If you use your brake and throttle, just use both with caution, especially introducing them nice and gradually for me. On the steering method, pretty much where you are there, quarter to three is a good practice. Your hands are very close to the paddles then as well. One other just a piece of advice is bear in mind the sheer width of the car when you're coming to the tighter corners.
Yeah.
So especially on the
Curves,
left-hander,
yeah.
Alright,
Okay.
so you're happy, I'm happy. You need to keep your foot on the brake for me. Just pull back with the right paddle there for number one. And squeeze that throttle there just to keep moving. Nothing coming from your left there, you're okay. Nice and steady then, up through the pits. And we need to stop with this young fella and the high vis. Up to the cones there for us, please. Make sure there's nothing coming from the right. Right hand paddle, nice and steady now, you get used to it. Across to the next junction there, keep it out nice and wide, slow in on the brakes on the way in, left and keep left. You need up to third gear now. Easy now, straighten your steering and then start introducing your throttle. Again, you're very far left there, so brake over, on the brakes, on the brakes, on the brakes, on the brakes, on the brakes. Round to the right and keep in, straighten the wheel up. Straighten the wheel up then and let it run into the middle of the road up through the dip then. Brake on the way in, get the speed off, turn in, patience with throttle, patience, 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 straighten their wheel up, feed it in. Right paddle in, right paddle, yeah. Right paddle, and lightly start to brake at the white lines for me, and heavier down a straight line. Down one gear for me, out to the right, get more speed off, more speed off, more speed off. Feed the power in. Lightly brake on the way in. Long right hander continues round. It does tighten now a wee bit at the cone. Steady, steady, steady. And get the speed off then for the tight left hander.
Sorry, we're jumping on the
Now you're
brakes.
grand. Up early to third there. Easy with the power. Feed it in, feed it in, feed it in. Yeah. Up another gear. On the brakes then. On the brakes. Slow, 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 slow. Wait for it, wait for it. Straighten the wheel up. That's it. Through the dip. Nice and steady again with the throttle. Up to the top of the hill. Slowing it, slowing it, slowing it, round to the right, wait on it, wait on it, start straightening your wheel first, start straightening your wheel first, then up a gear, then up a gear, then, and again, and lightly brake for me, heavier on the brakes now, I get the speed off of this one now, braking, 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 off the brakes, wait, wait, feed it in then, braking, slowing, 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 that's it, tightens up badly here now, you're in a very high gear too. Round to the left, nice and patient with the throttle again, straighten the wheel up to third early for me. That's it, easy with it, feed it in, yeah, good stuff. On the brakes then, just get the speed right off, slowing, 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 slowing. That's it. Straighten your wheel up, easy with it, up to the top of the crest. Go on, that's it now.
That's my last lap, is it?
It is, yeah, you can do an extra for 10 quid if you wish.
That's alright.
Straighten the wheel up.
Give it a shot.
Right paddle. Right paddle. Lightly on the brakes then, get the speed scrubbed off, get the speed scrubbed off. Yeah, and left we're going. Down to the bottom. What do you think of that compared to your righty?
Bit twitchy.
Yeah? Slow it right off then for the right hander for me.
Yeah, it's wide, isn't it?
Yeah. Very big car, on especially the tighter turns, but does respond quite well now to be fair.
And this is four-wheel drive, is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice and slowly into the pits for me, please. And right hand lane for me then.